Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I am glad that you're here. Welcome to Divine Feminine's Growth and Development reading for this week. The Lionsgate Week. Well, not the only Lionsgate Week, but it is the most potent Lionsgate Week. Because 8/8 is the peak, and that week is obviously the peak. So this is the peak week for the Lionsgate. So I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing better. I hurt myself at work. I got a bruise on my leg, and it got swollen because I was training, learning something new, and I was trying to flip the refrigerator and my leg got in the way and I hurt myself, and I really thought I was fine. I went to work the next day, and I knew after working on it for an hour that it was gonna be a problem. I took 4 leave while I was at work at around 7:15. After I talked to my boss about my leg. And by noon, I just wasn't having it anymore. My leg was just hurting pretty bad. So I made the decision to leave work early. And I rested all day Sunday and all day yesterday. Well, yesterday it was cleaning and, doing my self-care stuff, but I was, not doing videos is what I'm saying. I was fine. I was absolutely fine. I didn't want to have to finish the shift and have to go to the hospital over a muscle bruise. So that's all that was. So, a little bit of a challenge, but, I dealt with it in the best way possible, in the most responsible way, and self-preserving. Now, sometimes I just need to take a little me time. So, whenever I got home from work at lunchtime on Sunday, I decided that I was gonna go to the park and take my shoes and socks off and ground my energy. I sat there for about an hour. I was surprised. I don't normally sit there for that long because my butt usually starts hurting by then, but I had moved to the grass, so it was a little bit softer, but anyhow, that's neither here nor there. I hope that y'all are doing great, and if you're having challenges, I hope that you are overcoming them greatly. Holy Spirit, what does the Divine Feminine Collective need to know? This is too many cards. But I'm being told to put them all in the upright, and they're all for you. And I'm going to clarify it in chunks. Oh. So, whatever it is, the answer is yes. Within the next few weeks. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever intention you came here with. Yes, it's happening. Yes, it's happening soon. Within the next few weeks. I don't think I need to say that again. Have confidence in this. There was 6 cards that came out. This was the top and the bottom of the deck. So they stay. The first 3 is remain positive, success in the near future. So this is saying, just stay positive. Just remain positive. Just envision your success. It's coming. You don't have to worry. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to... whatever. It's coming. Okay? But then there's something else over here. Ask for help from others. Recovery. And if you believe. I really believe this has a lot to do with asking for help from others to recover, to heal from all toxic and codependent and just whatever behavioral patterns that you have done your whole life that is hindering you. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you from being able to grow. You need to ask for help from others to recover. If you believe. And you will recover. Make a complete recovery. If you believe. It doesn't work without your belief. It doesn't work without remaining positive. Everything that you've been manifesting is here. It's coming. Near future, within the next few weeks. Just take it easy. Woosah. Woosah. Just keep remaining positive. Envision your success. Focusing on your recovery. Asking for help from others. And this is funny. Because I'm definitely focusing on my recovery. And my recovery is codependency. But at the same time, I have things that I need help with. That I really truly do need to ask for help from others. That I cannot do this myself. I just can't. Because I need another person. And I need that other person to have a truck. I don't have any of that. So, me being a recovering codependent, it's really inflaming me to ask for help from others. And I have to really just say, Lisa, you cannot do this yourself. You cannot do this yourself. You have to ask for help. And I don't want to. But I'm doing it. Because it just has to be done. It's not going to get done any other way. It'll get done if I believe. If I'm actually doing that work. But that's just how it resonates for me. But it can resonate differently for everyone. But I'll say that this is freaking trippy. So I'm just going to do like a pile on the left and a pile on the right. And we're going to find out what it is that is yes within the next few weeks that you need to remain positive, envision your success for in the near future. It's all coming together, okay? Gonna find out what that's all about. It's all awesome. We're gonna also really focus on this. Focus a little less on this because this is about to happen. This is a reward. Okay? This is something that you're getting as long as you're remaining positive and envisioning your success and being patient. This is what we're going to spend more time on. Ask for help from others, recovery, and if you believe. Because this is a challenge. This is the blessing. So, blessings are easier to accept than challenges. We need challenges in order to grow. Challenges are just opportunities for our growth and development. Holy Spirit, please clarify, remain positive, success in the near future, yes, and within the next few weeks. For my Divine Feminine Collective, please and thank you. 1 or 2, 3 cards max. Please give me a plain, concise picture of what that is. Please and thank you. Page of Wands. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. News of an exciting endeavor. What is this news? 8 of Cups. A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual, emotional growth. This could be you. This could be someone else. You could be you're hearing about this. Page of Wands. This is exciting news. Someone left someone. Fool. I'm being told to put it in the upright. The Dreamer. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. Someone's leaving an old situation behind. Taking a leap of faith to follow their dreams into a new situation. Yes. Heavy emphasis on Aries and Aquarius energy here. So yes, that's all happening within the next few weeks. Just remain positive, envision success. It's all working out. Whatever that is. And I think we all know what that is. It might be a little bit different for each Divine Feminine, but yeah, we know what that is. We've been monitoring that for some time. Because we've been like, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? I won't lie, I have my cards a lot more in my hand than I'm on the camera. Yep. Because I'm still trying to figure out the whole timing aspect of it, but I'm being consistently shown that time is an illusion. time truly doesn't exist. But I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm really finding that I'm wasting my time doing that. Because I've been really trying to figure out when this is all going to be happening, so I can have as part of my tea. Well, the mystery is over in the near future, within the next few weeks. So chill. You're going to be getting this news. So, now that all that's talked about, we're not going to talk about that again. Because it's a done did deal. It's coming, it's happening, it's unfolding within the next few weeks. Cool. We need to keep on trucking. Yeah. Ask for help from others. Recovery. And if you believe. Holy Spirit, ask for help from others. What's this about? Please and thank you. Ask for help. All right, this is the main idea of this. Not really going to go too much into this energy, but you're very much in the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups energy. Very independent, experienced, realistic, witty. You make objective decisions. You clear away everything that no longer serves you. You see the humor in a situation, but you are also very tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. There is a relationship developing to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So, if you find that you need help in anything regarding these things, whenever a relationship develops to a new level, just ask for help. Because really, what you just need to do is 10 of Wands in reverse is let it go. Stop doing all that work. Accept help from others. Stop refusing it from others. This card says accept help from others. And this says ask for help from others. If you need help from someone, you ask them. Keep your life in balance. You need to overcome all stress-related health concerns. Page of Air. Challenging information. So you may be receiving some challenging information coming soon. Yeah, because this information that you're receiving, this is not all peaches and cream and hearts and roses. This has got a few thorns in there. You know, you're going to be receiving some challenging information. There may be some delays or changes to your plans. Because this is going to change your life. Truth may be delivered without tact. It might be a little bit offensive to you. But your seeds are well planted. There may be a temporary pause in action. Don't worry unnecessarily. The temporary pause in action is over the next few weeks. I just heard the delay is not our concern. And I'm talking to myself too. Because I've been trying to figure out what the delay has been about. But I've been not expecting the worst about it, so I've been positive and I've been sleeping good. Not overthinking or anything, but I'm just, yeah. So I can definitely resonate with this. So whatever you need help with that eases your burdens, ask for help if you need it. But just have your boundaries with yourself. Do what you know you can do. If you're recovering from something, don't allow someone to have you go back to those ways. Let's talk about this recovery card. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, anywhere in your chart. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, anywhere in your chart. But this could just be, divine feminine in their intellect and the balance between their intellect and their emotions. Please clarify recovery. Page of Swords. You watch, stalk, and spy and observe on people you love. Well, kind of, sort of. But not because I have bad intentions. I keep up with people. Usually, so if I know I need to be praying for them or not. I am a pretty good lurker. This is the lurker card. Please clarify recovery. And whenever I go to the YouTube channels that I subscribe to, I very rarely comment. Hardly ever. I always leave a thumbs up. And I'll usually share before I comment. Very, very seldom do I comment on any of my YouTube readers' channels, but it happens sometimes. So, definitely a lurker and observer. Coming to learn challenging information about delays and changes to plans and all that stuff. Truths delivered without tact. I like to have a heads up. Please clarify recovery for the Divine Feminine Growth and Development series. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Awakening in the reverse. I love it. You're seeing things from a completely different perspective because you are in a state of recovery. You're healing. The temporary standstill is over and you're being yourself. Pisces energy. Because the awakening card is the Hanged Man card. And it's in the reverse. This is a very enlightened person. Male or female. Doesn't matter. But whatever. But it's the end of a difficult situation here. You see it for what it is. It's over. You need to embrace the change and expect things to get better. Recovering from an addiction. Recovering from an addiction with the Ten of Swords. Recovery. At the top of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. You have too much going on at once. There is a huge need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. I just heard, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But replace that with whatever your name is. Someone is like focusing on work. Work is your addiction. Working on a situation that is over. That you really are leery of ending. Something you've been balancing for a while. And this could be recovery in anything. Recovery from codependent, toxic relationships. And you know what codependency really means? It's self-love deficit disorder. It means you're just incapable of loving yourself. All of your decisions prove that other people are more important than yourself. And you will murder and take away from yourself because you don't love yourself enough to stand up to people. That's all that is. But you see things very clearly. But you're just like balancing and teetering on this ending. But a decision has to be made. To end this situation is the only way to recover. Putting on a false front, living a double life isn't going to help. And if you have Pisces in your chart, this should really resonate with you. There's something in your life that needs to end. That you've been prolonging the ending. You're doing too much. And this is an addiction, whether this is an addictive relationship, this is an addiction that you actually have. This could be multi-layered, multifaceted. But there is like one thing that is in your face that you really have to end, that you just keep giving to. You know you don't have the resources or the capability or the wherewithal or whatever to continue to do this for whatever reason or another. Please clarify if you believe. Four of Cups. Missing an opportunity. Discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Open your eyes to the possibilities if you believe. Or you can miss an opportunity. It's about what you're focusing on. Are you focusing on missing an opportunity? Are you focusing on discontentment or being bored? Or are you looking at other possibilities here? Because at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Air in the reverse. Events that are not happening at great speed because it's in the reverse. Yeah, I really kind of feel like there's nothing really happening. I'm just in a in a period of like transition. It's the end of the phase. It's the end of a situation. I definitely moved on. I've released it and spiritually evolved, but there's nothing happening. It would be very easy for me to be bored, to be in a low vibrational energy, to be discontent, to be focusing on the negative. But I'm just not going to do that. And I hope that y'all don't do that either. Stay in your highest vibrations. Because that's the only way this works. The law of attraction. You want your dreams to attract to you, you have to vibe with how high you want it. How high it is, Everything else, you'll attract the garbage. When you're not focusing on manifesting, you're just attracting whatever's. And then that's your karmics. Please clarify if you believe one more time. And the Four of Cups. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. Your seeds are well planted if you believe. There is a temporary pause in action. You are worrying unnecessarily. You are worrying unnecessarily. That is so, so true. And that noise that interrupted that is the God's gospel. God's honest truth. You've invested wisely. Just keep focusing on being positive. Focus on and envision success. You might be waiting just a little bit longer, but it is okay. How are you going to invest your time? Are you going to invest your time thinking about opportunities that you've missed and low vibrational energies of discontentment or boredom, or are you going to invest your time and energy in opening your eyes to other possibilities, keeping yourself busy? Not worrying, knowing that your seeds are well planted. Your harvest is coming soon. You're not missing anything. It might be a little delayed. You might be feeling a little antsy. You're ready to come out of hermit mode. Divine Feminine. You spent a lot of time in quiet meditation. You're a spiritual teacher. You've sought spiritual teaching too. And you've shared your wisdom with others. You definitely discovered yourself. And you're in a state of inaction. In a state of receiving. In a very feminine energy. Just keep doing what you're doing. The answer is just that simple. This is about the 10th house of Capricorn. Loyalty, dedication, commitment to doing the hard work on yourself, whether it is in your personal and or professional life. You got to be willing to work hard and asking for help from others to lighten your load. This is about the 12th house of Pisces, which is your subconscious, the unconscious, the things hidden and unseen. It has to do with past life stuff, and I'm pretty unclear all about the 12th house, but I'm only starting to see a link, and I'm not really sure exactly what the link means, so I'm still learning what the link about the 12th house is to other people. Say, like, for example, I have a very close coworker at work. He's a young guy, and he's on the autism spectrum, and he reminds me of two of my children, and he is, in the age range of my children, and he is very receptive, to me being like a mom to him. He's very happy and proud of that. He's talked about it a couple times publicly. I think he needed that as much as I needed to be able to find someone to give that to, because my children aren't here. My children are grown up living their lives, or they're living their best lives elsewhere, and they're not near me. And so my soul family came to me through my work. And so this person has Jupiter and Saturn both in Taurus. It's so adorable. And my Sun and Mercury is both in Taurus. So I'm really seeing how, like, that parallel, like, I'm really a blessing for him. I'm gonna to be able to help him strengthen his faith and help him strengthen his Saturn too, because that soul bond is there, and the nurturing and the compassion that I provide for him is what he needs, and what he gives back to me, with the words that he says to me that edifies me and lifts me up is all I need to keep me going. And it's an equal give and take. It's reciprocity. It's soul family. Because my blood family didn't have this love for me. I'm now attracting my soul family, my heavenly soul family, the unconditional love, the people who love and appreciate me unconditionally for me, for who I am. And, like, it's really kind of funny. Like, and he's like my son, my oldest son, and my youngest daughter. And, he's got similar placements in his chart for both of those people. So he's like my son. There's someone else at work that is like my dad, which is really weird because he's 10 years younger than me, but it's so strange. But I trust him so much. There's someone else that works on my line with me that is like my mom. I go to her with all of my emotional stuff. I talk to her about my mom. About, how I just taken a new direction in my life, and recovering from codependency, and including walking away from codependent people, like my mother. And she gives me that logical and emotional nurturing like a mom would, for just a few minutes during a conversation. Soul family. Yeah, she isn't my mom, but she gives me that motherly nurturing that I need for that time, and I must provide something for her as well, because she is always telling me how much she appreciates me and thanks me constantly. Someone else in my line at work that is like my sister. I never had a sister, which is really weird. So it's still balancing that out. Because I don't have a sister. I've never had one for real. So I don't know what that really feels like, but it feels sort of like that's what it would be. Someone else on my line that is like my cousin. And that's how I feel about him. And I think, that's pretty mutual. Soul family. Not like for real, but just like how you would love a cousin, how you would love a sister, how you would love a brother. Oh yeah, there's 2 brothers I have on my line. One I mean, I can count on them both. One's more annoying than the other. The one is like my best friend and the other one's like the annoying brother. And they're on either side of me, which is really funny. But, that's what I prayed for. I prayed for my soul family, the people that would help lift me up and inspire me and help me. And that I help them too. Because I'm just a helper. But anyhow, we've gotten pretty off topic here. Sort of, kind of, but not really. Because it's all a matter of what you believe. What you've invested in. This is about the 3rd house of Gemini. Siblings, short distance travel, friends, platforms, social media, internet, and contracts. Which contracts to end? Which contracts to start? This is about the 2nd house of Taurus, self-value, self-worth, the money that you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body. This is about the 4th house of Cancer, unconditional love, safety, security, stability, dependability, and a peaceful home environment. This is about the 7th house of Libra and partnerships. This could be about your parents. Yeah, this could be about your grandparents. This could be about you. This could be about someone you know. Because House of 4 is Cancer with the mother energy. So that's the mother. And we have 10, Capricorn, the father energy. So this could be about your parents. You could be parents. There's definitely children involved in all of this. Ask for help from others. What does the Divine Feminine Collective need to know about? Whatever it is that you need, that you take care of you, to love you, so you can continue to be tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. But someone loves you here. And they need to stop repressing how they feel about you. Someone is in love with you completely. Sees you as happiness, the end all be all. But they're refusing it. 4 of Cups. Yeah, because they're trying to juggle a bad decision in life. They need to ask for help from you. What's the help? What is the help that needs to be accepted. Four of Pentacles with the Six of Swords reversed. Hold on. Oh my. Tickle in my throat really bad. Sorry about that. I feel better now that I'm taking a sip of water and cough my head off for a second. It seems like you're balancing this bad decision. Somebody's balancing a bad decision in their life by holding back on returning to you, or you are holding back returning to someone else because of an Empress in the reverse. This is someone who has children, but they're so emotionally needy. They neglect the emotional needs of their children because it's all about them. They're very angry. Someone's afraid of this person. This could be you. This could be someone else around you. I guarantee you, you probably know who this is because you're spying on them. Divine Feminine. This is the karmic feminine. You're keeping an eye on them. Holding back on returning. Six of Swords. Mentally returning to what? What's this Ten of Wands reversed with this Four of Pentacles? The Six of Swords reversed. Yeah. Gotta release the burden of getting the truth from this masculine who made a bad decision. I'm guilty of that. I'm so hyper-focused on getting the truth. Because once I know that happens, then the ball can start rolling. I'm just... It's not that I'm nosy. It's not that I really want to know. It's that I'm required to know. Just as this masculine is required to know my truth as well. What I will put up with, what I won't put up with. Boundaries will have to, be talked about in the beginning. Because I am not dealing with this person, and neither is any other divine feminine in their divinity. They're just not dealing with this person. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. I delivered some challenging information to some karmics, and now they're pissed. They're experiencing delays and changes to their plans. I did I did deliver the truth without tact. I admit that. I said it for what it fucking was. I ain't candy coating anything. I'm here to illuminate the truth. I'm just letting it go. All of it. 10 of Wands in the reverse. In order to be happy and free, you have to just let the burdens go. Ask for help from others if you need it. Focus on your health and recovery. Please clarify recovery. Yeah, recovery. This is perfect for recovery. The Sun with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Letting all your burdens go to be happy and to be healthy. And I can personally vouch for that because at the beginning of this journey, I was seriously unhealthy. And the more of these burdensome situations and behavioral traits that was keeping me stuck, the more I was releasing them, the more I was like going against the very fiber of my being. I became happy and healthy and radiant and free. I shit you not. The next word out of my mouth was "and free," and at the top of the deck is the 8 of Swords in the reverse, is fucking freedom. Because I'm finally recovering. I'm in my radiancy. I'm in my high vibrational double Leo state. Leo ascendant and Leo north node in my ascendant. I'm very strong, loyal, compassionate, and forgiving. But you know, so are y'all. If y'all are resonating with me, this is for you too. You stand out for being compassionate, for being forgiving and loyal and caring. You have an inner strength to be kind. Vibrate with a youthful energy that, you know, you're in your inner child energy a lot. And you just stand out and make people happy. I know when I walk down the street, most people smile at me when I walk down the street. And I don't even have to smile at them. Sometimes they smile at me first. I see 55 minutes left on the clock, 55% uploaded for my first video. 55. There's a lot of changes going on in the background. It's going to make you very happy. But it's going to require forgiveness and compassion, loyalty and inner strength and determination. You don't have to have Leo in your chart to be in this energy. Anyone can adopt this energy. If you believe. You can be sad if you believe. You can focus on your losses. Please clarify if you believe. But you're just worrying unnecessarily. Don't do that. Yeah. Just because divine masculine ain't talking yet. They're gonna be sad and they're gonna be not talking if you believe it. Oh. Oh. So, you need to believe the opposite of your divine masculine if you're investing in thoughts in the limited beliefs that they're sad and they're not speaking their truth and they're not being authentic to themselves and they're just staying silent and not establishing their boundaries. They'll do that if you believe they're going to do that. Don't have that limited mindset belief. Yeah, it'll blind them. It'll keep them in that energy and they won't be able to collaborate. So you need to think positive about them. You need to believe that they don't have any regrets about speaking their truth, about standing up for themselves, about liberating themselves. If you're focused on the negative. Because whatever you believe is what you'll bring about. So whatever you're investing your energy in, the positive or the negative, is what's happening. And that's what could potentially be having you miss an opportunity here. Because you need to believe in the best. You need to stop focusing on the negative. Stop seeing things for how they are. And see and just change it around to a high vibrational way. It might sound like a lie, but it's like an affirmation. But for me, I kind of think of it as like, I've already done all of this, so I believe deep down that my divine counterpart is going to reverse their energy and with no regret speak their truth and create their boundaries. If you believe. It's about changing your belief systems. Yeah. Don't be blind. Follow your intuition. You're the high priestess. The top of the deck is the King of Cups in the reverse. Your divine counterpart is also a high priestess. And they're not in their divinity because they're not speaking their truth. And their heart chakra is closed because they're rejecting love. They're rejecting the truth and they're rejecting love. They're holding secrets. And they're holding secrets about their emotions. All the while, they're watching, stalking, spying, and observing, investing time and energy, learning from you. Learning how to emotionally detach from an unfair situation that they find themselves in. Where they're really lonely and there's a lot of conflict here with the Hermit in reverse and the Five of Wands. They feel very stuck and they just want to be free. They're tired of being chained to someone who is stuck and controlling and manipulative. Being all nice, being all one way to their face one minute, but being evil and doing spell work and black magic and manipulating and lying behind the scene. It's really just time to wrap up the cycle of what it is you don't want to let go of, just letting it go. Wrapping up karmic cycles of insecurities. What are you insecure about? Well, a lot of people are insecure about their money. Don't need to be. Ten of Pentacles with the Emperor. Divine Feminine, you got all of this coming out for you here. So it's just time for you to chill. Queen of Swords with the Four of Swords. Woosah! It's time to relax. Because divine timing is here. And this ending is balancing itself out here. So, you just hold your pants on, Divine Feminine. You got to focus on what you're thinking about and what you're believing and what you're investing your time and your energy in. Because you're focused a little bit too outwardly here. And I can say the same myself. Because I have cards in my hand more than I'm on camera. I have cards in my hand every day. Increased energy. It's time to focus on you. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. Oh, I appreciate it so much. I am so grateful for my recovery and this increased energy I've received. Consult a nutritionist. I still haven't done it yet. Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. I'm supposed to be working on being more of a clear channel because I am a medium. And what it means to be a clear channel is I need to eat healthier to be a clear channel. I'm doing a whole lot better, but I still have room for improvement. Improving health. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for your comforting reassurance about this situation. I'm getting that this energy and this health is like, it's all aspects of your being. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and legally. And it's about to slowly unfold to become all of those things. Give us your cares, Divine Feminine. You're worrying too much. You're thinking too much. You're overthinking. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so you can fully guide me in this situation. Yeah, this is about surrendering. Surrendering that worry. It's like, I know it's silly for me to be picking up my cards and checking on the energies every single day. Because I know what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling like nothing's changed except it's more intense. And I know I feel ridiculous and silly for having the cards in my hand, but I still do. Because I'm being nosy. And I'm keeping a very close eye on the karmic feminine. Why? Because I don't trust the karmic feminine. I want to have as much of information as I have, as I need, to not be affected by this person. And that's just the truth. It's more for like avoidance. Meditation, inner authority, children, stay positive, do more research. Yeah. You're focusing out, you need to be focusing in. I'm guilty of that as well. I've been making efforts to meditate, and I've been freaking falling asleep. Yesterday, I decided to meditate, and I fell asleep at like 4:30 or 5 o'clock p.m. And I woke up at like, I don't know, 9:46 or something p.m. and I thought it was the morning, and I'm like, wait, what? I was confused for a second. So I was like, oh, it's still nighttime. So I was just like, all right. So I went to the bathroom and went back to bed. Got up again at 2, and then got up again at 7:30, and got up again at 9 for the final time. But anyhow, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. Yeah, that's what we need to be focused on, peace, health, and wellness. Nothing else will do. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. This is how you take back your power. Listening to your intuition, your desires, and your feelings. It's time to meditate. Time to stay positive, too. Second time about staying positive. Because if you're saying or thinking negative things, it's perpetuating. And I'm guilty of that as well. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. Yeah. Because really, it's all about your health. Improving your health, healing. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently guiding me to the information that I need to know for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my healthcare needs. And children, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. So, I told you there was children involved. There's definitely children involved. This will resonate differently, slightly differently for everyone, but the overall message is just very clear. Don't focus out anymore, focus in. Focusing out is not attracting what you want. There's a smidge of a delay because you're focused on the wrong things, divine feminine. So the only thing that you really need to do is stop distracting yourself with negativity and speak life, speak affirming messages about others, especially your divine counterpart. Your faith. is part of the fuel that gets this going here. But so is your recovery and your focus on self. So, a little bit of a spanking, but not really, because there is more good things coming out of this than not. But it's just all about focusing on yourself, your health, your diet, your exercise, your life, your recovery. Ask for help when you need it. And watch what you're saying and believing here. And that's what I have for y'all for this week. Thank y'all so much for supporting my channel in all the ways that y'all do. I love and appreciate y'all so very much. Keep growing. Keep striving to be the best feminine version of yourself that you can be. And yes, men can absolutely watch this and resonate with this and absolutely be helped by this too, because we all have masculine and feminine energies within all of us. And we all operate in the different energies at different times in our lives for different reasons. And it's mainly subconscious and unconscious how we do that. Sometimes it's conscious and intentional. Well, other times it's more subtle, especially whenever you're resorting to more feminine energies. That could be more subconscious, because it's more like of an intuition, like you're kicking into a gear and you're not really doing anything. You're not really saying anything. You're going into a receptive mode, moving into another gear. But whatever. That's what I have for y'all for this week. Y'all are rocking it. Keep doing what you're doing. Just focus on your challenges, and your challenges are going to be there whether you want them to be there or not. You might as well do the best that you can to rock out these challenges to the best of your ability. So, have a great week, and I'll talk to y'all soon.